is the Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. It is Monday, June 23rd of 2025, and you're listening to episode 447 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ, and joining me today is Maluris.
I'm joining him today.
Also Ford.
Oh, Sammy, hi.
And also joining us for the first time today is Sombrero Man.
Hi,
behind the scenes for a while here, but
long-time listener, first-time caller. You know how it is.
And it's technically his fault that we're starting late.
I forgot to install the driver.
Yes, apparently the new PC he built me did not have the chipset drivers installed.
There's nothing in Task Manager. The device manager. There were no yellow exclamation points. Usually,
the thing is, I'm also using a newer version of OBS now, and it changed how streaming works a little bit. This time I'm also using a newer version of GIMP. Apparently, a lot of my programs weren't totally up to date. They weren't that old, but OBS, this is 30.0.3, so this is 31.0.3, so this is a relatively new version.
Yeah, see, this is why you use a Linux. You use the terminal, you run a full system upgrade, everything's up to date, always on my PC.
Yes, but then I don't like doing troubleshooting every day.
Oh, it's not quite that bad. It's a little overblown, the issues. Even on a rolling release distro like Arch, you know, I've rarely ever had an issue.
Mace has an issue every week.
I don't know. The laptop was working when I had it here. I don't know what happened.
It works fine for the most part, but it doesn't like Discord.
It could be an audio driver issue.
Every
I'll
time
look
he
into it at some point.
joins a call, like for the first 5 minutes, it's just a vague idea of static, and then it gets normal. We can't figure out exactly why, because it always ends up correcting itself after some time. But
yeah, I'll look into that.
I like Linux just fine, but it is more for people who like to troubleshoot.
Fair enough.
All right, so we missed out on last week for I don't even remember why, but not too much more has happened since then, except the LEGO Ideas review results are now in. And I don't have the itinerary up because of the technical difficulties earlier. My browser
missed out on last week?
Well, you were visiting Leo and you got in really late.
That's right.
Really
yeah,
tired.
I didn't get back until 10.
And then we previewed the movie.
Oh yes, that
which
premiered
just
today.
Released earlier today.
The 10-year
you
trip
should
video.
all go check that out.
Yes,
that was a fun trip.
It was. I mean, those videos don't exactly rake in the views or anything. The last one only has 107 views over 2 years later, but
listen, nobody cares about
this
us.
Trip was the most important because it's when our wives became friends.
Mm-hmm. It's an exciting chapter.
Well, except for Kevin's, because he doesn't have one.
That's true. However, commentary here.
It's a good video.
Guys, join our Discord server. There is Find a Kevin a Date channel.
Yeah, there is. You can you can join the Discord server and you can help find Kevin a date. You can fill out the form. Yeah. We don't have a lot of great submissions so far, gotta be honest. I'm disappointed.
How many submissions do we have so far?
Let me check the most up-to-date version. It was 4 last I saw.
That's kind of what I guessed it would be.
I should have really titled this so I can find either. Yeah, it's still 4. No one else has responded.
You can even fill it out on behalf of another woman.
And is she good with kids question has exactly 4 different responses. Ranging from yes to yes, but they hate her, and yes, but she's never met one.
I would be concerned.
That's like 3 answers.
Yeah, we have Miku, Big Mike, the Epstein Files, and all of the above.
All right, he's doing
What?
okay.
We got Miku for me.
quite
Nice.
the variety.
I still don't understand what Hatsune Miku is.
She's a Vocoid model or whatever.
Vocaloid, I think.
Yeah.
What's that?
It means it's like an AI that sings songs. That's about
Like
it.
all women on the internet, she is also fake.
Okay, so what's so special about her?
She has blue hair and is anime.
So
And she's
do
friends
most
with
men on
Hank
the
Hill.
internet. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
that's about it.
Is she
Wait.
friends with the Silver Server by proxy?
Yes, she is friends with everyone you know, even if you don't know it yet.
Hmm.
I don't. No. My girlfriend, she's been around too much. Gotta break it off.
All right. I still don't get it, but yeah, you can join the BCC Crew Discord server. Link is in the description below. On to Godzilla.
Now this is my
What?
true passion, my true love.
Kevin has
Yes,
so many
Gojira.
Godzilla Funko Pops.
Ah, Gojira.
There's only like
Yeah.
3 Funko Pops. I have like 2 action figures as well. This is like also probably one of the smallest Godzilla collections there is. I used to have like a green, I think it was like an off-brand Godzilla plush. And it had a little thing at the top of its mouth that would make the Godzilla noises. And had a zipper pouch mouth, so you could, cram some minifigures in there, like he ate them. It's pretty cool.
It sounds neat.
Yeah, but had,
So,
like,
do
big
we
eyes.
think this model is going to be to scale?
Ooh,
No.
almost certainly not. But it would be very expensive, though I do want to be able to fit a minifig in his mouth.
Yes.
Man, the only bad thing about this is that it's just the legendary Godzilla, which I like the legendary Godzilla design, but it's definitely not the most iconic design. You have a lot more.
What
It's-
is the legendary design? Explain.
As in, like, legendary pictures. The
Yeah,
new
so
movies.
that's the 2014 Godzilla and onwards. That's the Godzilla films that you've seen.
Yeah, the ones from
Him
the
versus
Monsterverse.
Kong.
Yeah.
All those are the legendary version of him. I'm more familiar with him in a big latex suit. So usually the designs, like, they vary from film to film.
Mhm.
It's just they have a very standardized look almost. So
I think they should have gone for Godzilla 1998.
I think you should kill yourself, Ford. That's unacceptable to say on the air.
What's wrong
That's a
with
lot
that
of
one?
fish.
Everything.
Is that the American one?
Yeah, that's-
Yes.
Because he was in Godzilla Final Wars, wasn't he?
Yeah,
And he dies immediately.
immediately. In fact, that's one of the most disappointing parts of the film, and that's saying a lot because that film is disappointing in many ways. But the fact of the matter is, I wanted to see Godzilla torture the American Zilla a lot more, but he just instantly dies, so there's no fun in it.
Ah, so it's sad because not sad because he died. It's sad
No.
because he didn't suffer.
Yes, exactly.
Why exactly was it so bad?
Well, if you haven't seen the film, you don't know. But if you see the film, it's not a Godzilla film. It's literally like they just wanted to make Jurassic Park, but with Godzilla.
Yeah.
It's
just doesn't really
literally
work.
Jurassic Park 2 and 1 kind of mixed together with Godzilla-like elements.
But that's one of those. Is a bad movie.
Oh, and also
Yeah, I
Godzilla
can
is
imagine.
a woman, and it lays eggs.
What?
Yes.
Oh, you want to know the worst part about the film?
What? I don't know.
You really want to know?
Do I? Probably.
Yeah, you want to know? Matthew Broderick is the main character.
Trying to remember who that is.
And he plays it so unseriously.
That's a lot of fish. Wow.
That's a lot of fish.
Who's
That's
Matthew
the best
Broderick?
quote from
Remind
the
me.
movie. He's famous
It's
for Ferris
Topless.
Bueller's Day Off, or Inspector Gadget, or The Lion King as Simba, adult version.
Ah.
He really doesn't have any good roles outside of those, and Inspector Gadget is pushing it. He's awful in the movie, just absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
I think I saw that once on VHS when I was a kid, and then never again.
Well, that might be for the best.
It probably was.
Get yourself a good Godzilla film, like versus Monster X.
I don't think I've ever seen a Godzilla film in its entirety. I think I saw part of the 2014 one. Was that the one where they had the nuclear bomb that was like mechanically activated because of an EMP? I think that was that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one.
that was the first one the Americans did after the 1998 one, when Toho said they would never give Godzilla out to Americans again after the 98 one.
98 one, yeah.
It didn't take them very long to get over that.
Well, Japan is very forgiving towards Americans. If you don't remember, Godzilla is kind of a big metaphor for something that happened a
Something to do
while
with
back.
America, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so also it didn't help the fact that they kind of said, "Oh, we're not making Godzilla films for like the next couple years, maybe 20 years." Just
a 20-year
give him a
roadmap
break.
of nothing.
Give him a break. He needs it.
Isn't there
But
like
yeah, the
three
first
Godzilla,
Godzilla
movies in
film's
the last 2
great.
years?
What?
Hasn't there been like 3 new Godzilla movies in the past couple years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you count the direct to Apple TV one, then yes.
What's up with that one?
I don't know. I haven't seen it because it's on
I don't-
Apple TV.
I don't think most people have.
I heard people like Godzilla 1, but I've not seen it.
You mean Godzilla minus one?
Yeah, sorry. Why is it
Yeah,
minus
that's a
1?
great, fantastic.
I wanna see that
That's
one.
like the first film, but better.
Hmm.
The first-
Somehow
High
better than the
praise.
first film. And the first film is like probably one of the best ones, objectively speaking.
Have you seen Godzilla X Kong Rise of the Infinity Gauntlet?
I have not seen that still. I meant to watch it in theaters, but nobody
I thought it
would
was
watch
called
it with me.
the New Monkeys.
I don't remember
Because
what I was
Kong
doing
is
at the
now not
time.
the only monkey.
Yeah, he's not for some reason, even though they were all dead last time and even more
Man,
dead the time before.
Yeah.
The
That's
best
why I was
thing that
confused.
film has contributed is that one gif of
Monkeys?
Kong beating the crap out of other things with that child monkey. Like,
Oh,
yes,
that's from
give me
that
more
movie?
of that.
Wait, he was using the child
Yes,
monkey
he's using
as
the
a
child
battering
monkey as a
weapon?
weapon. And it's like, yes. So that makes me want to see the film. But that might be the only good part of that
Wait,
film.
hang on. Did they take the meme of like the one monkey beating the other monkeys with another monkey and just make that into a movie? You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
I haven't seen this.
Um,
I feel like I'm about to.
I feel like Kevin would know what I'm talking about.
the thing that comes to my mind is like the ride wife, life good meme.
Yes.
What? What are we talking about?
I can pull it up, but I don't. Here,
What
let
is
me,
going on?
let me don't
know either.
the itinerary.
I feel like we have to keep them in the dark just to make this even funnier.
I mean, I could, but it's in the
Right,
itinerary
wife.
already.
Life.
It's too late. I
Wife,
mean, they
fight
could watch
back.
it later,
Kill
but
wife.
Watching it
Wife.
now.
What the heck is this? I will let everyone watching go and search that for themselves.
it's not inappropriate. It's funny.
Not. It's just.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh yeah. So Godzilla will be a Lego now.
Yeah, and there was that Godzilla -1 submission that just got to 10K literally the day after this came out. So,
Well, that sucks.
Rip.
But hear me out. What if they accept that one because now they have the license for Godzilla?
2 Godzillas.
2 Godzilla. It's like 2 Michael Keaton Batman sets, you
I
know?
think a Mecha Godzilla would be a cool set.
That would be
Oh
nice.
yeah, he was my
I
favorite in that GameCube game, Destroy All Monsters. That was
Mm.
actually my first introduction to
Mm.
Godzilla. I was like, whoa, look at this giant mech dragon. Look at this. What is this? This thing's cool. Knew absolutely nothing about the series. I liked giant metal robot lizard.
Giant metal robot lizard is one of the best characters.
Yes, of course.
Imagine just like introducing one of your late game monsters into the series and he just becomes an absolute icon.
I'm sure they're going to
That's how
make
you do
King
it.
Kong soon enough.
I feel like King
For now,
Kong doesn't make as interesting of a set.
I mean, if
Giant
you
monkey.
do the 1930s version, you have the big tower, you have the monkey with the lady and the airplane.
Well, okay, the set.
That's
an
but that's to
iconic
build
That'd be
scene.
nice.
King Kong on its own.
But you could have the iconic scene instead.
That might work.
Big monkey.
No, oh, that almost feels too generic at this point because it's been spoofed to death.
Well,
Mhm.
some
I get-
collectors might like it.
Are you gonna buy Lego Godzilla, Kevin?
Well, I just bought the Transylvania set, maybe, so I'll have to see if that comes in.
They usually don't ship for like 9 months.
Yeah, but they're
Transylvania
out of
set.
stock.
Oh,
The-
from Bricklink?
Yeah.
Okay.
which is a very cool
I've been
set.
keeping up with that.
So explain what exactly happened with that one, Kevin.
Well, I went to Lego.com to order this Transylvania set, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I press like purchase, right?
Sure.
Okay. So I press the purchase, and now it's just saying, oh, waiting for stock. So that's better than out of stock. It had said out of stock before, but now it's wait for stock. So I might actually get this thing.
So you
I
did
thought
like
maybe
go through the
I
cart
wouldn't-
and everything.
Because before I had ordered that Legend of Bionicle diorama.
Oh yeah, this is
And I
the
feel
same
like-
thing. It just got past funding way quicker. Also, apparently
Yeah.
Bricklink thinks I'm in Germany.
But I think I might be able to get this set now. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Where's it
looks like-
shipping to, though? That's the real question.
Where did you tell it to ship to?
Oh, no, I told it my apartment. Never mind.
Okay, not your.
I
own
did
apartment,
actually
right?
think about that, unlike other times.
Yeah, this is a really cool castle, so I'm excited to see how it looks when you build it in 20 years.
If I'm around that long, you never know.
Do I get it then?
No.
Who gets it?
I think everything in my will is towards my godson at this point, and if not him, then my mother.
What the heck? Your mother is already irresponsible with her stuff, though.
Yeah, but you kind of feel bad for her.
You can give her enough to like put her somewhere where people will take care of her, but I wouldn't give her anything to use autonomously.
Well, she's not gonna use the Lego set.
You should give it to your brother.
No, never.
She would, this is true.
Oh, she would. I thought you said you should.
No,
And I'm
no, I
like,
didn't say you should. No, I'm saying your mom would.
That's-
If you left all your Lego to your mom, she would give it to your brother.
You're right. I know what he'd do with them. Need to rethink. The thought was like she would never get any of this stuff anyways. That was the mindset.
This would be an awful episode for your mom to watch the podcast for the first time.
She finally decides, after what?
11 years?
Yeah. We haven't been podcasting for 11 years, have we?
Yeah, just about now.
Well, I wasn't around for most of them because she wouldn't let me for the first couple years. But, yeah. After 11 years, it's like, let me tune in to this YouTube BCC podcast. First off, she'd have to figure out how to navigate YouTube. Second off, she would have to find the BCC crew. Link in the description below. But find the YouTube channel, not the BCC trolling, which is far more popular than us.
Yeah, I don't get that.
And then after that, finally, tune in to the Lego podcast live. I think if I were a gambling man,
I could text her a link.
That sounds like
Actually,
exactly...
wait, I don't know if I have her number. Come to think of it.
Imagine having my mother. Why would you have my mother's number
A lot
anyways?
of people here around here have your mother's number.
Everybody has my mother's number. What
I
are
don't.
you trying to say?
Yeah, I think I've met everyone's mom except for Mace's.
Yeah.
I saw Leo's mom again for the first... I've only seen Leo's mom for like a total of 4 seconds at a time prior to when we went down there the other week.
Oh, you get to know her this time?
Yeah, we got to talk to her a little bit more this time.
Well, that's good.
Huh.
Then, of course, I've met your mom a couple of times, Ford. Kevin's mom was at Thanksgiving, so I seen her. Not since then.
The only time she's ever visited me. I've told her every year, like, yeah, you can come up. I can do something. I didn't promise for the rest of your family, but I'm like, yeah, if you want to, I can come up. You can come up. She never has. She's begged me to make last minute plans down there. It's like, I already have my schedule for this week. To tell you the last minuteness of it. I've been yelled at by people at home for not showing up last minute.
To what?
To her place. When she was moving out.
Who yelled at you?
Oh, one of my childhood friends' fathers. He's like, why aren't you here? Because I live in a different state? Like, I was really confused why he was so ticked off at me.
That seems like a perfectly valid excuse to me.
It's like 5 years after you move out. He's just like, hey, why are you not here? I moved.
I don't even think he knew that I moved.
Why do you expect me to be here anymore?
So he just thought like
Maybe
you still
he
lived
was
there,
like-
but you were avoiding the work.
Maybe he thought like I was just visiting. Like, I don't know why he was so like viscerally mad at me. It was just like, dude, I've been friends with your son since I was 5. Why are you so ticked off at me? You've hardly said a word to me when I was friends with your son.
Is this the one that gave you a TV?
No, it's different. I had like 2 strong childhood friends. and this one did not give me a TV. This one was on the poorer side, but not like actually poor.
I can only imagine your mom must have given him some story that was completely out of context.
Maybe.
Because otherwise, why would you, in any case, go and do that? You don't know what's going on in someone else's life.
Well, I think he was mad because it's like he thought that everyone should drop everything for my mom because she was moving out and having such a tough time with everything, which understandable. However, dropping everything if you were, say, within 30 minutes of her is a lot more acceptable than dropping everything and, say, booking a last minute flight and trying to arrive on time and then just going through all this stuff while missing work, calling off, all these things which non-salaried men, have struggles with. Salaried men, like, you could just not show up for a day of work and
Not exactly
make it back
how
up the
it
next
works.
couple days. Like, catch up, But, nah, you're hourly. You're expected to be there.
That's not
You're
how
paid by the
salary
hour.
works, Kevin. Salary is like
that's
being
exactly
hourly, except you work more than 40 hours with not more pay.
Oh, remind me not to do that anytime soon.
It's only worth it to be salary if you're making a good amount of money. Otherwise, don't do it.
Or you could be 100% commission paid.
No, Kevin, I told you that's a pyramid scheme.
Only in that situation. If I go
At
into
one
real
point,
estate,
Kevin was going to quit his job and become a life insurance salesman.
well, at that point, I also did not quit my job.
I know,
I
because
was
we all
like,
told you it was a scheme.
No, I was intentionally not going to quit it before I knew that part. I was going to work late hours at the Chick-fil-A.
But yeah, that's like the job that they get broke college girls to do.
Mm.
The kind-
No, that's not the job they get broke
No,
college
no,
girls
the
to
ugly
do. But I can't
ones.
say on air what that other job is.
Yeah, anyway. You guys have any comments on Kevin's life? You've been quiet.
I mean, what more can be said?
All's
Look,
been too plain, too said, too played out.
I only just met him for the first time on Friday, so I'm still getting accustomed to all the goings on in his life.
There's a lot between everyone in the BCC. We have a lot of very interesting stories.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of trauma there.
I
But
noticed.
most of our trauma has been dropped.
Yeah, I feel like right now everyone's doing pretty okay.
Yeah, seems like it to me. Yeah,
I mean,
you
I'm
were
4 out of
trying.
5
in a
ain't
good
bad
spot.
anyhow.
What was that for?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying, okay?
Hey, you just got a
Or
house,
you're
you got
doing
married.
better off than I am. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
You have a house, you got married. Some of us aren't so
Yeah,
lucky.
Kevin,
okay?
you should try getting married sometime.
Okay, when you find me that mail-ordered bride,
Then you can use
I'll
the
do
find
it.
a date for Kevin form. Link is in the BCC
Yes.
Discord server, which you can access in the
Everybody
description
better
below.
use that and be serious about it.
Forward.
Really,
Yeah, you
We're
can
trying to
actually
find
submit real
somebody.
women on it, believe it or not.
Yes.
We won't believe it for a second, but my goodness, could
Now
you?
you have to make sure if you're going to submit anybody that they don't have an internet presence, because as Sombrero Man said, if they're on the internet, they're not real.
We
Ford, you
will
literally
actually take every
refuse to
report
introduce
seriously.
me to single
Okay.
people.
I mean, well,
Even the Miku.
well, there's no contact information given. If it looks slightly legitimate, it'll probably work, and it'll lead us into a trap. It's an easy bait. Go ahead and try.
Literally catfish us. We are asking to be catfished right now. Please be a man.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
I could set you up with a date with Miku. We can install the software on your computer. That is a possibility.
You think she'd like me?
It depends on which LLM backend we use.
Grok.
The Grok Miku just spewing hateful racism, and I'm just like, I think I'm in love.
If anyone can tell, it's not actually a heavy news week.
Wait, really?
No,
I thought we
was
were really
Godzilla
distracting
the
from the
only
point
thing?
here.
Was Godzilla the only thing that made it?
No,
This
that's
time
not the
around.
only thing. There's also Downton Abbey.
I don't know what
lovely.
Okay.
I don't know how big the target audience for that is.
It's all the wives of the freaking Lego people who would like this.
Well,
Yeah,
I just
wasn't
spent
that show
$100.
relevant like 10 years ago?
They're coming out with another
Yeah,
movie.
Okay.
Is that movie a reboot?
No, it's a continuation.
What's it got to continue?
I guess the Abbey.
It's like the Psych movies. I still haven't watched them, but what you got to
Also,
say
this is
now?
not confirmed, to be clear. This is still being considered from previous review.
I mean, it's a fine-looking Victorian mansion, but I have zero attachment to the Downton Abbeys.
I mean, if it is targeted towards women, I mean, they did have the Jane Austen set, which I had to spend $150 to get for my wife.
I had to spend $150 on myself to get myself Lego. Whoa!
I did just kind of buy a lot of Lego already, so it wasn't
I can
quite in the
confirm.
budget.
I did see this is a closet full of it.
So yeah, I get.
Oh, he has a closet.
And
full
technically,
of
the
Lego?
the new, dragon, is not $150 because it's $149.99. So I had to get a collectible minifigure too.
Is it really that bad? You had to get one?
Well, you had to go one. You don't get the gift of purchase unless you hit 150.
Well, yeah. I mean, you collect the CMF anyway, so
Yeah.
wasn't that
I don't
bad?
know which one
you know?
I don't know which one I'll get. I actually have a lot from that series already too. I'm trying. Is there even any others in the CMF series? This current one. Is it 25 we're on? No. That's no. I don't think I have any 25.
I think we're on 27.
Yeah, that's right. Because in this one, I've already got the jetpack guy, the monster guy, the Cupid, the Squishmallow girl, the steampunk guy. The one I would really want is the Wolfpack guy. But he's also very hard to get, so... I mean, I guess the pirate one wouldn't be bad, because then I could have the parrot from Iron Man 2.
I think the last CMF I got was the mariachi band guy with the black sombrero. I have all
Nice.
3 sombreros collected: the green, the red, and the black.
Have they only ever released a sombrero in a CMF?
I think so.
Two
if-
Bricklink.
Yes. Let's take a look here.
Let's see. Sombrero.
Oh, I'm seeing
there's a
at least
brown one.
4. Yeah, the brown
There's
one.
a green one, a red one, a brown one, a black one. I think that came. Oh, and a white one
in the
with some
Pinata
hair
Boy set.
from
Oh.
what's his face from that Coco movie.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
What set is the
skeleton
brown one?
mariachi
The
man.
brown one is in the
Custom
Pinata
item.
Kid. You need this
Oh,
one.
Ooh, yes, I do.
Yes, there's now 6 different sombreros. So
Oh boy.
get buying.
Oh, the one of them has like hair attached to it, so I don't know if it counts exactly.
I don't
It
think
counts.
I mean, it is a
counts to
sombrero.
me.
Well, there's
I think
2
it
of the
counts.
black ones listed here. One of them has BAM at the end, and I don't know what that means.
Build a minifigure.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That
so
might
that's
be a little hard
the...
to
Bam
find.
Bam Bam, like the show.
Is it slightly different,
It's,
or
no, it's the same printing. It's just the image is a little stretched, so the printing looks a little thicker. But yeah,
I
it's the
think
same.
it is bigger. Yeah, it's
Is
a
it?
it's a thicker print. Yeah.
That might have been a printing
Hmm.
issue they had. I mean, it's the same pattern. It's just a little thicker.
They might have just
Yeah.
tried to reprint it too, and then gotten a different, or could have been done a different factory.
Yeah, and it looks like a lot of sellers have it for like 150 or less. So you might be okay.
Okay. I'll
I
definitely get the brown one at least.
I've got the red and the black one. The green one's very cheap, actually. Why does Bricklink think I'm in Germany?
Because
Oh,
you are.
did you look that up through Brave Browser? Because Brave Browser, I've noticed that the
Oh.
search I get like the French websites, a lot for some reason, and sometimes I get German ones. I get
I mean,
Australian
I was in
websites
Brave
too.
browser, but I was using Google.
Google. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Every
only.
time I have to order something for work, it either thinks I'm in the UK or Japan.
I'm guessing
Have you
it's
ever been
something
to
with
either?
Legos.
I'm not really sure why.
Huh.
Yeah, so Brickset recognizes me as US, but Bricklink
Okay.
and Lego.com think I'm in Europe.
Yeah, I don't think we
Weird.
installed a VPN on your computer.
No, we did
so,
not.
Yeah.
Dude, I could use a VPN so bad.
I don't think you should have a VPN.
I think I need a VPN.
I don't think we should enable him.
If I log in, at least it gives me back in US prices. But yeah, that's weird.
At least there's still NordVPN out for me.
Yeah, there's also Proton. That's the one that I use.
But they don't have ads like Nord. I only trust a VPN if they're sponsored on my favorite shows.
I don't think your favorite show even sponsors it anymore.
Well,
Also,
the
your
favorite
favorite show
show
isn't
just
even on.
doesn't make any videos. It's a problem with it.
Another one that was, I think, being held for consideration is the camping trip.
Yep.
It's fine. It looks like a lot of bricks for that base, though.
Yeah, that one they'd have to cut that one down if they did make it. That would inflate the part count significantly.
I do like the design a lot, but yeah.
It is nice. Yeah.
I feel like for
I can-
the look of it overall, the A-frame cabin does it a bit better. Where did that article go?
That was one of the
Did the A-frame cabin also get neutered though?
No, the A-frame cabin's good.
Was it another idea set, or was that one of the
Oh yeah, the
Bricklink
Tintin
ones?
one was also that was an idea set.
Yeah.
We
Oh yeah,
also
the
have-
Tintin rocket. Yeah,
I
we
didn't know
skipped over that
Tintin
one.
went to space.
He didn't in the Spielberg movie.
I thought he
Yeah, that
was
was-
British, and the British are incapable of flight.
They have sea travel though. This is a sea
Oh yeah,
rocket.
they have the superior navy, but
Yes.
they cannot fly.
I'm still disappointed we never got a sequel to that movie. They were supposed to go.
I still haven't seen it.
Really?
It's quite good. I would
I've heard
recommend
it's
it.
good.
It is very good.
Yeah, it is actually like. Despite the first like I don't know 5 minutes of credits, like it's a front credited movie being made by Spielberg, directed by Spielberg, produced by Spielberg. Just Spielberg patting himself on the back for making it. Still pretty good. I like myself some Spielberg most of the time. Not the BFG, of course, but like the real Spielberg, you know?
The only BFG I know of is from Doom.
We cannot mention that on air.
No.
Do you think Spielberg knew the BFG from Doom and just decided to name the movie that anyways?
I don't think he was much of a DOS gamer.
Oh well. I think it's the name of the source material anyways.
Yeah. I remember reading this a while ago. Probably when I was by a while ago. I mean, when I was 14 or 15. That's when I read all the Tintin books. Yeah, yes, the other day. But I do believe Tintin did land on the moon, along with some
Neat.
other characters. Yeah. It's been quite some time, though. I couldn't tell you the plot or why they were there.
Well, it had to do with communism.
I only ever saw the movie, and I thought it was very silly.
It is a silly movie, but
It is
it's
very
good
silly.
fun. It's good
Oh
fun.
yeah,
It's-
it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Fun.
It is silly. Like, there's a scene where the captain burps into a gas can, but because he's been drinking so much, there's enough ethanol to boost it. Like, that scene really took me out of the movie for a minute, but my goodness, is it funny.
I mean, yeah, the thing about that movie is that it just keeps going.
It is an action set piece. and
Like
you
it
gotta love
does
for
not
it.
stop.
Didn't the
and-
plane engine explode after he burped into it too?
Well,
I think it
yeah,
did.
but it was like running low on fumes anyways, so it's
Well,
not
that's because he
gonna
drank the
survive.
fuel, didn't he? Did he drink
No.
the fuel?
No,
No, they got lost over the desert. They'd just come from the ocean. They didn't really have any good navigation. They ended up in the desert, and he drank a lot of the alcohol on the boat. Oh, he lit a fire in the boat too. Yeah, I remember this.
he
When
didn't
the plane
drink
came
the
to-
fuel though.
No, I didn't drink the fuel. No.
I thought he drank the fuel.
when
I
you
think he
drink the gas.
I don't think you
out
can
of
drink
the
gasoline
plane.
in a children's movie.
Just
I mean,
start
I think he
pumping it a
tried.
little bit first, and then just start chugging it down.
I'm
I think-
pretty sure that he tried.
I think you can drink just ethanol, but like the government poisoned it during Prohibition. So I don't know when this
Gosh
movie
dang,
takes place
Prohibition.
exactly.
Wait, well, you can drink ethanol?
Some
Prohibition
people
ruins
were mixing drinks
everything.
with it. Yeah.
You could certainly try.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can mix drinks with a lot of things you probably can't really drink.
I mean, yeah, like a hydraulic fluid. The Russian, the Soviet pilots were doing that. They would drink the antifreeze out of the bomber planes and
Yeah.
the hydraulic fluid. They were pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Drinks with anything.
You do know that vodka is ethanol, right?
That's
Yeah,
why I
you
don't
are
drink
aware
that
of
much
that.
of it.
Yeah, it is drinkable. You know, they
Yeah, it's
do
certainly
drink it.
diluted, of course, but like you do.
Oh, it's true. The
Understand
government
that.
did poison it.
Yes, they
Yes.
did. A lot of people died because they
The
didn't know.
government is evil in every conceivable way. This reminds me of the episode of the Waltons where they made the car engine that runs off of moonshine.
I don't remember making an engine. I remember the moonshine.
Well, it was during the World War II stuff.
Oh,
So-
I kind of dropped off in that era.
It was without John Boy, yeah, before they replaced him with Ugly John Boy.
You know, that was
But-
only 2 seasons without real John Boy, but it feels so long.
Yeah. It doesn't help that they added a bunch of new characters too that were completely awful characters.
Then their mom
But,
gets like a drug
yeah,
addiction and has to go to rehab.
What's the name of the guy who runs the general store? Roy?
Ike Godsey?
Ike, yeah. He and one of them, Waltons, I think the third oldest, they're like, man, gas prices are so bad because of the war. Let's just make I think they made the moonshine strong enough to run on engines. So they just did that. And then I think, I don't know, somebody told them, well, it's bad not to support the government in the time of the war, so they stopped doing it. But,
What?
it has forever inspired my mind to go, these gas prices are too high. I wonder if I could just brew something instead just to run off these engines. When the people be telling me, don't add dangerous stuff to your engine, it could destroy us. That's what the Surgeon Generals tell me about my body, and yet I ignore them.
You're still here. You haven't dropped dead. What do they know?
Exactly.
I remember in
Anyways.
Mexico, they sell cigarettes at the airport, but I have to have large signs saying you will die if you will eat this or smoke this.
Well, if you eat a cigarette, you might die.
I don't know how digestible that is.
It's tobacco and paper, basically.
So it should be fairly digestible. But then all the tar. That's a real danger.
I mean, at least it's not going to your lungs.
True.
The first case of tar-coated, stomach.
Is this gonna be like edibles? Slow release nicotine while you're digesting it. Is that?
Okay,
how that
so
works?
I'm looking up, can you eat tobacco? And it says, no, it is not safe to eat tobacco, but that gives a reason. Because it contains nicotine.
That's why
Wait
people.
a second.
Yeah, that's the.
I could get nicotine from my Zyn. What are you talking about?
Don't talk about the
And it says you shouldn't
tars
chew tobacco
that
either.
are in it,
Obviously, that's the issue. Like, I don't think smoking cigarettes is good or chewing tobacco is really gross, but you can't actually get any legitimate information on it if you search it because there's so much propaganda.
Yeah, smoke inhalation is obviously bad for your lungs, but you can't find too much else past that.
But they
I
want
don't
to.
know.
They'll say it's
I
like
feel better when I smoke.
secondhand smoke will literally kill all of the microbes in your house, and then termites will infest it.
Wow. Sign me up.
The more you know.
I'm antimicrobial, not anti-termite.
I'll have to ask Grok. It's the only thing I can trust.
Is there a special flavor of cigarette they make that kills the termites?
The anti-termite flavor.
Do they have cigarettes that will scare mice away?
At that point,
Dude.
we'll just get an incense burner.
If that worked for mice... The E key
It's-
stopped working on my keyboard entirely.
Oh no! It gave out altogether.
I have to copy
And
paste it from somewhere else.
cigarettes.
Yes.
Just press harder.
Oh, mice.
I swear it was working before I gave it to you.
I mean,
Well,
We already
okay,
swapped the
cigarette smoke and colognes can ward off mites for a certain amount of time. So all you need to do is make your house smell like a smoke shack at all times.
I
Maybe
know
the
from
mice
my
will
in-laws that
disappear.
is not true.
Well, it's worth a try.
All right, let's see what Grok says. You can technically ingest tobacco.
Technically, yes. Technically, I can digest you, but that doesn't make it right. So,
I'm
What's
looking,
wrong with it?
severe poisoning or death.
no, not severe enough.
But can you have a little as a treat?
An occasional cigarette. Oh, sure, you can smoke. No, I don't smoke them. I quit smoking. Just start chomping on a pack of Camels.
I mean, it's better than crunching them up and snorting it.
There's too much anti-smoking propaganda on the internet to get a real answer about it. Because obviously we know that nicotine is not going to kill you by itself. Is it
Okay.
addictive? Yes, but it's not like literal poison.
I've seen Arthur eat tobacco, just straight from the ground. I know we can do it.
Oh, for a second I thought it meant the aardvark. Oh, this is Red Dead. Oh,
No.
what episode did I miss?
And I say, hey, what a wonderful time of day.
Is there an Arthur episode about
Cigarette.
drugs?
And chew on this tobacco. Buster's dad is addicted to crack, and that's why he's not allowed to see his son anymore, except for the spin-off series.
There was a spin-off?
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
there's
the live action
Buster in
Buster
real
spin-off.
life. Yeah.
No, it was a live action?
Yes.
Yeah,
They
you
were-
never saw
were
this?
No, were they in fursuits or something? What is this?
No,
No.
it's like Buster's dad is always off screen, and Buster is carrying around a camera, so it's POV. And then He just talks to a bunch of Chinese and Japanese people all the time.
Okay, but are the Chinese and Japanese people in fursuits?
No, they're actual human beings.
There are humans in the Arthurverse?
Yes.
What? How did I never see this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't even watch PBS Kids and I saw it. So I remember that's how I learned about the Crazy Horse Memorial.
Oh, it's coming back to me. I remember that now.
Wait, there's a Crazy Horse Memorial? Hold up.
Yes, there is.
Yes.
Give me a second.
They've been working on it for decades and it's never gotten any further.
Yeah, didn't one of the kids think it was a Crazy Horse is like an actual statue of a horse with like a cape?
Yeah,
or
Buster
something?
did.
Yeah.
Well, there's that whole song about Crazy Buster. You know?
Oh no. There's no such thing as a balloonie.
But yeah, you know how Mount Rushmore is finished?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
You can go inside Mount Rushmore. They got a little staircase and a.
Yeah.
What's it
Well, there
supposed
area
to look
inside
like
there?
when it's done?
Mount Rushmore took 14 years to make.
Yeah,
How
but
long
what's
has
the
this
Crazy
taken,
Horse
like
supposed
50?
to look like?
The Crazy Horse Monument started construction in 1948.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
that's more than 50 years. Oh, geez, I undershot that by
That's
a lot.
almost 80 years ago.
It will depict. It's not depicting yet.
Everyone who started on it is probably already dead, actually.
Yeah.
I say we take it over and turn it into a statue like Master Chief or something.
Just have Master Chief with the freaking gun, and then
Can you
have the
imagine?
Arbiter on the other side.
I think this.
Yo.
You know what? We should make more stone carved monuments, like great American icons, like the Master Chief and
Technically, he works for the United Nations Space Command. So
Oh, I hate the
he
United
works-
Nations.
he works for all of Earth.
I mean, he's invented in America, right?
That is true. You know, Microsoft Studios. Well, Bungie originally. Now it's Microsoft
Bungie
343. Let's see.
I'm just googling without any ease. Yeah, they're based out of Washington. So, Master Chief can have a statue. I don't know.
Yes.
Who else can we have a statue of? Indiana Jones?
Oh, I love Indiana Jones, except
Yeah.
the last two movies he appeared in.
Fine, we'll just do a statue of Shia LaBeouf.
There we go. That's better.
But yeah, this is never getting done. Like, whoever's sending money towards it, why do they even bother?
Wait, there's still
Who
money
is
going
funding
into
this?
it? Let's get Doge onto this because I think this is a scam.
As of
It's been a
2022,
scam
there is
for-
no timeline when the monument would be completed. In 1948, they estimated the work would be completed in 30 years.
Oh.
Let's see. Visitor center, gift shop revenue, private donations. Yeah, it's privately funded. It looks like. Yeah, no
Sounds
state or
like-
federal funding.
Money laundering to me.
Probably
They
is.
sell people.
I mean, most of the money probably is going to just administrative costs and upkeep, not actually progressing the work.
Imagine Elon Musk buying this thing.
He could.
He could.
Doesn't Bezos have, a project he's working on too? Isn't there like a clock he's building to run for 1,000 years?
Let me
That
search.
sounds like the dumbest type of project you could make. Guess what? My computer has a clock.
Clock
Are you
of the
stupid?
Long Now.
Oh, it's 10,000 years.
Oh, that's a bit better.
They have to use a lot of advanced material science to figure out which metals won't grind each other into dust after the cogs are spinning for 10,000 years.
Ford, you're a doctor. What metal should they use?
Man, I don't know.
Copper?
Ask Grok. Ford doesn't know
I guess.
Okay,
anything.
copper
Copper is
is-
pretty soft.
Ford's the doctor here. Do you have a degree?
I do not.
Oh, then there you go.
I say they use tungsten, so nobody screws with it.
I don't get it.
You see, this is why I'm the doctor.
All right, I think that's the point we end. All right. Thank you all for listening to this episode of the BCC podcast. As we've said many times, you can find a link to our Discord server below. You can also find us on X. Sometimes we remember to post on there before the podcast. And sometimes you might see other interesting stuff as well. You can join us every Monday night, usually around 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, if everything goes right, for another episode of the BCC podcast. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends, all of that good stuff. And for Ford, Malaris, Sombrero Man, and myself, LQ, we thank you for listening, and we'll see you